Angry guy here, and women are rapidly becoming homeless. Women are rapidly becoming homeless. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this article. So this was actually just published 10 hours ago at the time of recording this video, and it's December 24th when I'm recording this video, 2023. So as you can see, this was just published. California sees massive surge in number of homeless women under Newsom and Biden. So here you have a homeless woman that's just basically sitting on the street. California is facing a rise in homelessness, particularly among women, with over 60,000 homeless women in the state, posing unique challenges as DV and pregnancy. Despite efforts by Governor Gavin Newsom to address the issue, the problem persists, driven by factors like DV, mental health challenges, and poverty. More than a quarter of women, 28.7%, reported leaving permanent housing because of DV or interpersonal issues. This was the most commonly cited reason for leaving a prior permanent housing placement. Guys, they were leaving because the streets were calling out to them. It's a mental health issue. A study by the Urban Institute noted the state's 10-year plan to end homelessness in San Francisco has not yielded significant results, with temporary measures being taken to clear the streets for high-profile visits. Real interesting. I mean, guys, it's unfortunate, but this is the reality of it. Let's listen to this video from, where is it? Over at, is that Fox, I think? Yeah, Fox 40. So let's go ahead and turn the video on. Let's listen to some of the guys. This is the reality of things. People think that, you know, money is going to come, handing out free money is going to solve this problem, and that's just not the reality of it. There's so much happening, and let's look at some of the comments. Didn't see a word of proofreading regarding the massive surge, just a desire to write a piece linking Biden and Newsom. The usual Fox News videos. Of course, they're immediately saying that they're trying to deny it and play it off. $1,133 per month is the California SSI benefit plus full Medi-Cal. Most people we see living on the streets are suffering from mental illness, and they would be eligible for those benefits. I've said that to you guys. I literally said that the women that are on the streets right now, they had permanent housing, and they left their permanent housing, and they're saying that, oh, it's because of DV situations and a variety of other issues. They were forced to leave their permanent housing. So these women were given permanent housing. The women, whenever you see a homeless woman, you have to understand that most of the time, 99% of the time, she's out there by choice, because there are so many programs for women that it's ridiculous. They get instant housing over men. They are out there by choice. And when you see a man that's out there for 10, 20 years hopeless, bro, that was a choice. That was a 100% choice. No one is homeless for 20 to 30 years and can survive for 20 to 30 years or 10 to 20 years homeless unless they know what they're doing. You cannot survive on the street for 10 to 20 years unless you know what you're doing on the street. You see these dudes dressed decently well, maybe not perfectly, but they're not dirty. They're clean, and they've been homeless for 10 to 20 years. That is a choice that they have made. And when it comes to these women, it says right there in the article that they've been leaving their permanent housing. They were given permanent housing to live for free, and they had to leave because of DV issues. Come on. Absolutely come on. Is that real women or the Biden/Newsom version? Okay, why does everything got to be on the review now? What exactly triggered these reviews of every comment? So, guys, and not only that, but as you can see that a lot of homeless people are passing away at rapid rates. A lot of homeless women are passing away at rapid rates. I mentioned earlier in another video that that the well-being of young women is really poor at this moment. We're seeing more young women passing away between the ages of 25 and 34, Gen Z women and millennial women, than women in almost the last 100 years. So they have a shorter lifespan. They are passing away at rates faster than women who were born in 1928, a part of the silent generation. If you cannot say that These are not some of the consequences for feminism, for the choices that they've made. And, many of you are like, well, women are going to learn now that they need us. Here's the thing, guys. Why would you want to be with someone who just wants to be with you because they need you to survive? That's absolutely ridiculous. They don't even like you, so they're just using you. And modern women, they have nothing else to offer if you think about it. You can go overseas and get what you want. You get physical intimacy anywhere. But these women can't clean, can't cook. They're extraordinarily treacherous in their ways. They don't actually like you. If you see the things that they're saying, I put out a video where this woman, multiple women, were basically saying that they could not stand watching their husbands sleep. It just makes them furious. And their husbands can watch them sleep, and it doesn't bother them at all. But it bothers them so much, it creeps them out, makes them furious, makes them furious, makes them angry, disgusts them when they watch their husbands sleep. Guys, those are people who absolutely detest you. They don't like us. They detest us. They don't want us here on earth with them. They're furious that we even exist. They're angry that God made us. I want you to think about that very carefully. They resent us that much. They resent us more than the cockroach, more than the parasite, more than this is how much they dislike us. They do not like us at all. They cannot, they are angry that we breathe the same air that they do. And we saw comments like that. If you don't remember that, guys, this will be immortalized on the internet forever. And there are going to be people that are going to go around as feminism collapses, because that's what is really going to get during the hardest of times. It's going to get even harder, because there are men who've been waiting for a moment like this, and they're going to go around and they're going to gather up all the terrible things that happened over the last 10 to 20 years through online feminism, all the terrible things like K all men and give your money to women, hashtag me too, and hashtag me too part 2. All of these things and the incidents that happened and the accusations and the lives that destroyed and the lives that were lost, men who've lost everything that ended up in these situations. And they're going to gather up all this information and they're going to start chronicling it, and they're going to put it there so that other men can go and read through it. All the horrible things this is what's going to happen. You're going to have databases just filled with this timelines. You're going to have timelines, and guys are going to be able to read through all the terrible things. And the amount of things that have happened will be so significant. And a lot of guys are also going to break it down by countries, so you can see all the guys that were affected in different countries as well. And when you see this information, it is going to be a shocker. And women are going to say, no, it's not all women, or you don't like. They're going to use the same feminist shaming language that they've used before. Because as I said, while the label feminism may go away, the legacy of feminism will live forever. The legacy will live on. It is going to be, as I've said, guys, this is not going to change anything. They will always be feminist at heart. Are you shocked that women are rapidly ending up homeless? You see it there for yourself. The numbers are growing rapidly, and it's only going to continue growing as the economy gets worse, as inflation gets worse, and they keep telling us that everything's good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. I want to know your thoughts. Let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.